Hey guys, before we get into this week's episode, I just wanted to point out that we ran into several technical difficulties throughout this episode that resulted in quite a bit of video and audio loss. So you may notice that some of the conversations cut short and then they skip into brand new conversations. I tried to edit it as good as I could, but I wanted to keep as much of the material as I could. So you may notice that there's some elevator music that plays in parts of the episode. That is my attempt at just transitioning from one technical difficulty to the next. And then you'll also notice at the very end of the episode, I believe we start talking about planets and terraforming planets, and that discussion gets cut short and falls into elevator music. And originally, we had recorded a goodbye message that kind of said, hey, we're having difficulties. Sorry, we have to cut this short, blah, blah, blah. Well, turns out that video and audio was corrupted as well, so I was not able to use that. So this is my attempt at warning you all that there is some rough cuts in this episode, but we know you'll still enjoy it. There's still some really good conversations in there, and we didn't want to leave you guys hanging for a week. You know, you might go crazy if you didn't listen to our lovely voices for one whole week. So with that in mind, enjoy the episode. We'll see you next week, hopefully with no technical difficulties, and have a great week. Thanks. A 4, a 3, a 2, a 1, and we're live.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Hello. Hi. Welcome back. Hey, everybody.
What's going on?
Hey. We're on a video this time. I feel
We are.
super self-conscious about myself.
Yeah, I feel like my eyes just went cockeyed trying to look at that camera.
Yeah, they do. Cockeyed McGee.
Cockeyed McGee.
Anyway.
Dude, it's always angles. It's always
What do
the
you mean?
angle. Like I get either when I'm really drunk or if like I'm trying to focus on multiple things or I don't know where to look prior to me trying to focus on something, my eyes
Yeah.
whoop,
I
I gotcha.
have several pictures that are evidence
of me just like
of
well,
when
those
you
are,
know
those are on
of when you
fucking
know
camera.
Drake gets really fucked up because
like-
he's just cockeying it.
See, I'm the worst at taking pictures because like I'll be like this like right before the picture's taken, and then all of a sudden my eyes are just like
Awesome.
it look terrible.
I mean, I'm just naturally beautiful, so I look good in every picture. So
I think you just
Sure.
take pride in it.
Sure.
Man.
yeah, you know.
You know it's coming. So you're like, I have to look my best.
Yeah,
It's gonna
just
go
whipping
on
your
my
hair around, like-
portfolio.
Exactly. You know, I flex every muscle in my body, poop
If
a
I
little
did
bit.
that, my fucking brain would explode.
Anyways,
I pop so many fucking vessels.
welcome back to the show.
Hi.
Great way to start it.
Yeah,
It's what we learned this week.
it is
You
in
know,
fact what we learned this week.
Walker's dying.
Let's just a little bit.
We're all
Yeah.
dying.
Jesus Christ. You know what's super cool now, except for people listening to this on audio, is that we can do awkward silences and people will understand what's
Yeah,
happening.
they actually get
Unless,
how fucking
like
weird
I said,
we are.
unless they're listening to the podcast and then they don't understand.
Which
what
if
the
you
fuck's
hear
going
us not talk for more than 3 seconds,
Go
it's
look at our
usually just,
YouTube
like
then.
staring or standing in corners or something.
on.
Actually, I've never gotten up
Never
and stood in
gotten
a
up.
corner, but
I
like
don't-
staring off into the 10-mile radius.
Yeah, that
through
happens.
walls.
Especially when you say something stupid, but it happens, you know. Anyways, welcome back,
Yeah,
Walker.
welcome back.
Welcome back, Drake.
Hey.
Last week,
Hi.
we had a couple things that we wanted to learn. And, well, I'm wondering, how did you guys do? Actually, I want to start with Walker.
What was that?
Dude, you picked like the hardest one of the
That
three
wasn't
of
that
us. Learning Russian?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Just learn a couple
you.
phrases.
Okay.
Right?
Did you learn phrase? That's the question. Did you learn a phrase or two?
Privet меня зовут Walker.
My name is Walker?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Say it again.
Privet меня зовут Walker.
Nice. But you got to say it with a deeper voice.
Privet меня зовут Walker.
I also strictly remember that you were supposed to be wearing a certain outfit when you
Yeah,
said
I'm,
it was
I'm
your
not doing
tracksuit,
that.
dude.
I can't afford a tracksuit right now. so.
Bullshit.
I will go.
You know
to
how much I make,
Goodwill,
Jake.
and I will get you a tracksuit.
Vladimir Putin will buy you a tracksuit.
No, he will not.
Well,
He'll buy you a
It'll be
bowl.
like-
in communist
He'd be
Russia.
like, "Нет."
In communist Russia,
Нет.
tracksuit by you.
Прошу прощения. Yeah.
See, he learned. Wow, he learned Russian, and you couldn't even learn. Fucking, what were you trying to learn?
Japanese, yeah.
I feel like Japanese is easier than Russian.
I just It's
Nah.
no, I don't know.
Nah.
Because you have to learn like an entire separate alphabet. Oh, actually, with Russian you do too. But like, I don't know. The sentence structure in Japanese is all messy though.
Don't give him
Because you gotta talk like Yoda the
Yeah, I
entire
was gonna
time.
say
It's
that.
hard.
I remember
yeah.
you telling me that it
Don't
was like
hard
give
as
him
shit.
credit. Okay.
Well, that's
Mark
not giving me
failed
credit
that
for
week.
anything. I failed hard as fuck.
But Russian, like their sentence structure is very similar to what we have in English, so it's not that bad. So as long as you,
Russian's
if
such
you
a
just learn the
sexy language, though.
yeah.
To who? To me.
I mean, a Russian girl sounds way sexier than a Russian guy. Gotta say that.
Yeah, with an accent, I think. Now, if she were to speak native tongue, I don't know. I'd be a little intimidated.
I think Russian
still down.
and German, maybe Finnish, are like just for some reason, man, they
normal
hit my
people
ears.
are like, oh, Spanish, like authentic Spanish, or Italian. Oh,
Fuck
or
that,
French.
dude.
Those are like the
I
Romance
could have
languages.
taken
This
those
guy
in
picks
school.
I'm
Russian.
an Irish chick, so Irish accents, I'm down.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
I mean, the
Irish accents
yeah.
are just.
Well, I'm not
God.
talking like the bleed over, mannerisms of like
Right.
English being their second language. I'm talking about like just a hardcore.
Are you about to put rule number 1 of theater? You don't put anything in your goddamn mouth when you're going on the mic.
It's tucked in the corner, man. I just need something to keep me from coughing.
Drink it, Deb, you drink. Which means fuck you.
Yeah. He learned
my
the
dick.
swears. He learned to swear. Nice.
Excuse me.
Dang, Walker. So you kind of killed it this week. You got a couple phrases
Yeah, I
down.
got a couple down.
I thought you'd get like maybe one.
No, dude, I just used Duolingo and just practiced some vocab stuff, so it's super easy.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Duolingo. We told you. See?
Dude, all I have to do is finalize an account.
See, now he learned.
Yeah, not that bad. Honestly, I will probably continue doing that just because it's fun. So
Heck
I
yeah.
could imagine Russian being kind of a fun language to,
it's
to break down.
it's so weird because you see so many like English letters, but they're pronounced differently. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like the R is like an N, or just
pronunciation.
pisses you off because it's like you psychologically just want that to be an R,
Yeah,
but it's not.
yeah.
So it's like
You got to retrain your brain a little bit.
a little bit.
That's why I wish we were. I mean, I can't speak for you, Walker, but I wish we would have had a little bit more exposure to other languages and stuff growing up, because they say like when you're young, it's supposed to be like super easy to learn multiple
Yeah.
languages, but like as you get older, it's tougher to break away from your original template of a language.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's true with anything too.
Yeah.
It's like you learned for 25 years to
Right.
do
It's so
it
hard to
one
break
way.
away from
Yeah.
that because it's your entire life
I've been
right there.
Jacking off with my right hand for X amount of years. It's really hard.
Can't
to
do it with
my
your left now.
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry,
doesn't
Mom.
make
We
any
literally can't go 6 minutes without something coming up that I know my mom's gonna
Oh,
text
we
me about
hit
tomorrow.
6:10.
Hi, Jack's mom.
Literally tomorrow is gonna be the first thing she says to me. I can guarantee it.
So
I'm
Drake was
sorry.
jacking off.
So, anyways,
Sorry,
every time that wasn't me this time. It wasn't me this time.
I'm not a God-fearing man, so I don't worry about masturbation.
All right, Drake. Anyways, what was your skill this week? And
I wanted to make a spice rub for chicken.
did
Ooh,
you?
how was
Yeah.
it?
What did it
So-
include? And why? Whoa! Why have I not received any?
Well, what's funny is
You want a spicy rub?
actually you've tried the precursor as to what I'm now patenting.
Well, I don't.
Well, it's in the process of patenting.
Patent pending.
Drake's Secret Spices.
Menky Boys spicy rubs. Menky Boys.
I feel like
spicy
you could,
rubs.
I feel like you can get one of those on Craigslist, but
Yeah. Well, I am in
Yeah.
love with that name. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
to
what I'm
you.
saying, dude.
We're TMing that. fucking
Hanging
name.
out with you guys, I'm
Patent
starting to come up with names for stuff.
Manky Boys Spicy Rubs.
Spicy rubs, yeah. I'm just gonna come up with a whole line of spice rubs for chicken and beef.
I read this
Awesome.
article about spicy rubs.
Stop.
Just kidding.
Stop. That was last episode.
Can't bleed it. We can't.
We're not
bleed
allowed to
that
bleed
over.
over.
I'm
There's
just-
no bleed
just-
over allowed
just
here,
messing with
folks.
you, don't
Duke's
worry.
not here. He can't
Poor
feed into
Duke.
it.
That was a good episode.
Yeah,
Fun.
that was fun.
That was a lot of
Good
fun.
Miss Duke already. I miss you, Duke.
Anyways, so what was involved in your Manky Boys Spicy Rub?
So it's got that base template of
Lemon pepper.
No, God, no
Just-
lemon pepper.
Lemon pepper and olive oil.
But it's basically like a super savory. I mean, garlic, onion powder. The classic staples of
Right.
a chicken rub, like cumin, like all that the core templates to get that savory, delicious flavor out of the chicken.
Right.
And it's a 24-hour marinade, so you just let it kind of just sit and soak in and shit and smack it around every once in a while.
I'm really proud of you for pronouncing cumin correctly. 'cause
Oh, yeah.
Not
most people-
cumin?
Yeah.
Come in. I'm gonna put some cumin on my chicken.
Jesus Christ. Well, there it is, people.
But
So now we know what Drake's Yankee Boy spicy rub is. He comes in his chicken.
trademark.
Hi, Jake's mom again.
Again. Oh, we made it to
that was him that
8.5
time.
minutes this time.
But yeah,
Damn it.
and then like there's it's I like spicy stuff, so there's gonna be like chili flakes and I made sure to steer away from that combo spice that we have.
Well, yeah, you're not allowed to use that. That's already a pre-made spice.
No, so
blend.
I kind of made a combination of that and then like the smoked paprika and chili powder.
Nice.
And, yeah, so it's really good.
So when do I get to try it? When
You
are
know,
getting
I was
chicken?
actually thinking about that. We'll bring in a sample next Monday for you guys
Ooh,
to
that'd
try.
be nice.
Yeah,
So
but
down for
I
that.
mean, I live with you, so I'm gonna need it a little bit sooner than that.
Well, if we're doing video now, I gotta be able to like present.
Oh,
I
right,
gotta be able to
yeah.
plate it.
Of
some
course.
condiments.
If this guy plates it like a pro, we should just bring him into the restaurant.
That's fine. Yeah, he can work with.
He'll be our. What do you call the guy that plates the food? Sue?
No.
No.
That's Expo.
Oh, Expo does the plating.
Oh no, I guess not.
Isn't that like it's like a first string server position, isn't it?
No, the server does.
you're-
It depends on the restaurant that you're working in.
You're
For us, it'd
QA.
just be,
Well, the other restaurant, one of our runners used to plate it, but that's because he was really good at.
Well, because
plating.
at that point you're QC, like your quality control. So you're
Well, normally Expo is the one
last stop
that
before
plates the
serving.
food because that's also the one that like layers everything on top of each other.
Right,
Makes it
right,
look nice.
Got
but-
it.
yeah.
I don't know shit about the kitchen, and I've
Oh, no, you're
told
good.
our chef
Yeah.
that several times because he's asked our other manager to Expo before.
Yeah.
And I flat out told him, I was like, if you ever ask me to Expo,
Oh, dude, just tell him to hit me up. I've been
Just
working in
know I'm
restaurants since
going
I-
to be sick, and I'm not going to be able to do it. Like,
If you ever
not
need
gonna
help,
happen.
I've been working in restaurants.
Well,
since
it's
I was
just because like
15,
if we're
so
if we're
that's
already
fine.
working, like if
Yeah.
he wants to leave early, he'd rather have one of us Expo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get that.
but- anyways, off topic. Sorry.
oh yeah.
So yeah, I'm super excited to try.
Yeah,
it. So
I'm very,
is it like
I'm very
super
pleased.
spicy or
no,
more
no, no,
savory?
No. I
What are we
I
talking
dialed it back a lot because I do like really spicy food, like to the point I'm sweating profusely. But yes, the little bit of sadomasochism in me. But yeah, no, I dialed that back pretty heavily, so you still get the flavor and you still get a little bit of the kick from the spices, but you still get that wonderful savory flavor from the chicken. It's soaked all the way
Interesting.
through, and a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of olive oil. So I guess it's kind of a weird combination. I just want to see.
I'm
Sorry, there's a cute puppy over there.
This adorable little dog right behind us here. So, oh my god, so
Shark.
Cute. Shark.
But but yeah, I don't know. I was playing around with that too, just because I want to see maybe going into like marinades as well, because like you get like those Jack Daniel marinades. But
Yeah,
olive oil, I find with chicken especially, it just fucking soaks into the deep tissue, and it's so good.
If you ever need some marinade recipes, I got you covered. I do grilling stuff like all the time at my house, so
Yeah.
I got you.
Man it to the Manky Boys spicy
Thank you,
rub.
boys. Spice line.
God damn it, that's awesome. I love it. So cool. Well, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of both of you. You both completed your skills this week.
Oh, this is yours.
Yeah, I'm just trying to hide it. 'Cause-
Oh yeah,
Brandon.
marketing fools. Can't market on other people's stuff. Come on now. Unless they paying, we ain't sponsoring. That's why these right here. That's why that has
If
a
they
cover
ain't
on
paying,
it.
we ain't spraying.
This has a cover on it.
Notice the bland hat.
Yeah, we're smart here, folks. Not really, but we try.
I'll advertise.
Don't.
Bowser at A
Oh.
Plus Inc.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Well, you can't
if
really-
you can see
yeah.
it. I don't know. Maybe if they go full screen. This is recorded in 1080p.
1080p.
Whoa.
This is that real high quality HD BS,
See?
right?
Can you see her? Check it
at her.
out. Zoom in. Look at her tits. They're good tits.
Now,
Now we can't put it on YouTube.
God damn it, we're gonna have to blur that out.
We're gonna have to blur
It's
out-
not even. It's one nipple, okay?
It's one
Hey,
nipple.
that's 2 nipples too many for YouTube. So
Okay, so
What?
we'll in edit. Sorry, we'll have to put a male nipple on my arm.
Which is
we'll
so
take-
weird.
you can
We'll
use
take
my,
a picture of my nipple. And we'll put my nipple on my
your
arm.
half nip or your full nip?
My full nip,
Oh.
because we can't put half nip. That's
That's just
viscera.
what word is that?
Viscera?
Yeah, explain it.
Well, it's like gore and viscera. They usually come hand in hand. So viscera is like the
I just like
viscous-
to hear Drake when he uses really good words. I like to
words.
hear him actually.
You
Like,
thought that word was good?
yeah,
Yeah.
I just like to hear him explain them so that I know he's real. Explain your words so I
Say
know
my
it's
name.
real.
None of this real.
Again, can't put it on YouTube because now we just got demonetized. Great.
don't
Can't
know
sing
what you're
songs
talking
here,
about.
Drake.
I think isn't there like a 15-second thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can say
Probably
lines.
isn't.
I can do a string of words without it being fucking trademarked.
All
Or
right, fine.
what is it trademarked? No, what's the
Copyright.
Copyrighted.
Yeah. Infringement. It would be the infringement of the
Yeah.
copyright or
Yeah.
whatever. Anyways, so my skill this week
Mm-hmm.
was a workout that I thought for sure was going to be a lot easier than it was. So I did the first day. It's supposed to be 3 rounds. And for anybody that doesn't know what the workout is, I don't remember it. So go on to the last episode and listen.
Attaboy.
I know it involves push-ups, pull-ups,
Oh my God.
chin-ups, burpees.
I remember it was like
crunches.
sets of 3, and there were 3.
Oh no, it's 3 rounds. But
3
you
rounds.
You do like. All
And then
right,
sets
I'll run
of-
through it again if I remember it. Ready?
See, you
So
remember.
I think so. It's 10 pull-ups, 10 chin-ups, 25 jump squats,
Okay.
20 push-ups,
Burps.
50 squats. No, I'm not squats. 50 crunches, and then 10 burpees.
Shit,
And then
yeah.
you do it for 3 rounds. The first day, I made it 2 rounds, and I almost threw up.
Attaboy.
It
Sounds
was
right.
awful. It was, I thought my cardio, I work out, so I thought my cardio would be great. Oh my God, no. No, no, no. I was far wrong. So I got done and immediately went into the bathroom and turned the shower as cold as it could go and just sat in there and convinced myself not to puke.
And just cried.
Yeah, I cried a little
Dude,
bit.
at this point, puking, like, I'd much rather just get it out. If there's ever an inkling, like, even if I'm driving, I will pull off the side of the road. Like, I could be going to work in the morning and just be like,
Why
I'm
do you
kinda
always
nauseous.
have the need to puke?
well, it's not always, but, like, I'm saying now, like, I learned that lesson growing up of, like, trying to hold it in and then getting gut rot for fucking 2 days. If I need to puke, I'm just going to pull over and get back on the road, drive.
He wakes up in the morning, hits his alarm clock,
Dude.
goes to the bathroom, washes his hair, washes his face.
Yeah, man. I hit my gag reflex, so I'm fucking brushing my teeth.
It was a great impression that you just did there, and I'm so glad that we caught that on camera.
I loose hand my fucking toothbrush, man.
Wait,
I'm not
how do
fucking
you do it?
gripping it down.
Do it again.
Yeah, exactly.
Do it again.
I'm not doing that shit, man.
Do it again.
I'm sorry, what?
Do it again.
I
Oh,
think it's-
no.
I think
How
it's
do you
more,
brush your teeth?
It's more efficient if you have 2 toothbrushes.
Way more efficient if you just alternate toothbrushes.
All the angles, you know. You gotta
Oh, pinky up even. Wow, he's so
I'm a-
He's
fancy.
I'm a
fancy when
classy
he's brushing
bitch.
his teeth.
Anyways, dear God. Anyways, so yeah, second day, took a day off. I did not.
Yeah.
My goal was to get 6 times a week. I did not get 6 times that week. I got 4, which is still good because my minimum was 3.
Okay.
So I took the second day off. The next day, I got 3 rounds, all 3 rounds. So I was
Right.
pretty proud of myself there. Don't know what my time was, but I got all 3 rounds. Next day, I did it again, all 3 rounds. Next day, I took off.
Okay.
And then the last one would have been yesterday, I think, that I did.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it was 4. Yeah, it was brutal, but I'll probably continue to do it because, sometimes I like to make yourself almost puke.
You're like
Yeah. Sounds
yeah.
right.
My next goal is to not work out ever again.
Yeah. My next goal is to see how many donuts I can shove in my fucking gullet in the next week.
Without choking to death.
I'm aiming for 156. We'll
do this.
see.
We'll just get like those little munchkins from Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh,
I
that's no,
fucking
it's cheap.
hate
This
those
video's
things,
not-
man.
You hate those things?
I hate them.
I don't know.
Why?
Because if I'm gonna pay the money to get a fucking donut, like the jelly,
they're
ones,
cheaper.
But it's the jelly filled ones is what gets me.
Oh, I
Because
hate
it's like
jelly-filled. I hate jelly filled.
I'm a jelly filled fanatic.
You can have all my
So-
jelly filled. Oh yeah.
So when it comes to like the donut bites, they put like a fucking like hypodermic needles worth, like a spritz of fucking jelly in those.
Which is the perfect amount of jelly.
It is never the perfect amount of jelly. Like, and so if I'm paying X amount of money for a box of those things, let's say the baker's dozen, right?
Okay.
So I'm getting a box of those fucking things.
Which are like $3.
You're just eating dough while being able to smell the jelly.
Yeah.
That's about it.
And it's a dough.
When I could just
fantastic.
buy a fucking donut
It's
that
a
is packed to the
donut.
brim.
Just get your own jelly and just
jelly.
like dip it.
Dip it in jelly.
Dip it in jelly. They don't sell that jelly though.
You can
They
make
sell
your own jelly.
jelly.
You guys have ever made jelly before? Or
So be making jam.
You know what the difference
jam.
between jelly and jam is?
You get jelly.
Stop. Stop. This is going on YouTube. Stop.
Gotcha.
Can't say that
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
But, guys, if you ever want to tell a fun joke, go on YouTube, or not YouTube, go on Google and then look up what is the difference between jelly and jam. And I'm sure that there is a joke out there.
And Google's going to be like, well, jam actually has fruit bits inside of it when jelly's more.
Yeah,
fruit.
look for the Urban Dictionary version
There
of
you go.
Google, and you'll find it real quick.
This video is in no way sponsored by Urban Dictionary.
No.
Jeffrey, no. I'm just going to put a bunch of disclaimers.
Whenever we talk about
at the
brands,
end.
I'm just
The entire description is just going to be fucking
Oh,
disclaimers.
shit. Awesome. All right, so now that we've got those shit shows out of the way, time for this week, folks. So, did you guys actually think of ones this week?
I did, yeah.
Like last week,
Yeah,
where I had
kind
to
of.
sit here and wait for you shitheads.
You guys go first because I'm still stuck between two of them. So,
All right, Drake.
first of all, fuck you.
I'm not going to drink.
That's a good one. I
What?
like that.
Yeah.
Like for a week,
Yeah.
one drop.
No.
Right after this video.
Yeah, post recording.
I was just gonna say he literally has beer on him right now.
Yeah, post.
I did too, but-
and that sounds me make terrible.
Sounds me make terrible.
Words.
Clearly, he needs to quit drinking.
Words. But no, I think
Wait, aren't you going to Chicago this weekend?
I am. Yeah. Yeah.
Not gonna drink.
No.
How do-
I'm gonna test myself
I want to know it's real.
because I'm gonna have my family with me.
We'll bring a breathalyzer with us next week.
Oh, with a remote, like a Bluetooth sensor. So
Yeah.
every morning I have to every 20 minutes I have to blow into the. God damn it! I did it again.
Do your toothbrushes?
Yeah.
2 toothbrushes.
Two breath.
Are you having a stroke?
I might be. I don't
Okay.
know.
So you're not gonna.
My
drink-
heart hurts.
So a whole week no
Smells like
drinking.
toast.
Yeah.
Which for you,
Smells
those
like
of you,
toast.
for those of you that don't know, that's big for Drake.
Substantial. I'm a
Huge.
fucking alcoholic.
He drinks. I don't want to say that he drinks every day, but I also
I drink every day.
don't wanna say
every
that he
day,
does it.
but not like in excess.
No,
but like
no,
I'll
it's like
have
a drink a
couple
day.
beers after work.
okay.
Yeah, a couple
I was
beers.
gonna go with a drink a day, but a couple beers that works too.
Well, it's not like I'm slamming fucking vodka.
He's just
Right.
hitting them White
I mean,
Claws because you know why? Ain't
To
no
be fair,
laws
I
when
have a
you're
couple
drinking
beers
them.
every day. I had one today, and then I also work at a brewing company. I mean,
Yeah.
I probably have a beer a day, just about, but at least I don't know.
If you're
we're
a
never-
bartender, that doesn't count. Bartenders are meant to be alcoholics.
I don't know if that's a thing, man.
Ask a bartender. You've
I-
got 2 of them right here.
I don't want to consider myself as an alcoholic, but I have plenty of drinks. But,
I don't want to consider
and
myself.
when,
an
and when I stop
alcoholic.
drinking, I get all itchy. But I mean,
I don't
have
want
a
to
problem.
say that I have a problem, but I also, although actually, probably the last month, I don't think I've had a shift beer.
also to be fair, we live in Wisconsin where these are like rookie numbers. Like we got to pump these
yeah,
numbers
that's
up.
true. That's true.
We're like 3 townships away from what is it? The world's most drunk city or something like that.
Is that right?
Appleton?
Is it Appleton?
I think Appleton's number 1, right?
Oh yeah, that's pretty far away from us. Then,
That's like
so.
an 2
2
hours.
hours, just about.
Yeah,
2
but
hours.
even so, I mean, we're still in the same state. So
For true.
Oh,
so
shit.
no drinking. Wow, I'm proud of you for that one. That's a big task.
don't be. It's gonna suck. It's gonna be fucking
yeah,
terrible.
I'm not gonna talk to you or even associate with you because I don't want to be getting my head chewed off during your withdrawal period. But
Well, I'm just gonna drink a fuck ton of coffee and probably go back to smoking 3 packs a day.
oh, great,
There you
yeah.
go.
Let's just replace one unhealthy habit with. I'd rather you quit the smoking and just drink more.
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about your lungs. I care about your liver.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. All right. Well, good on you, man.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. Okay. I'm going to teach myself something, but I'm trying to think about 2 different things.
You got psoriasis?
Is it getting hot in here?
You got psoriasis. He's going through his
I'm sorry,
withdrawals already.
I'm sorry, I can leave. Just kidding.
Oh, God.
I'm trying to think of what I want to learn. You go ahead. I'm still deciding. What
Oh, I didn't pick one this week.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I'm just kidding. I totally did.
Okay, I was going to say what the hell.
So,
Giving us a
in light
bunch
of
of
us,
shit.
in light of us talking about being bartenders and such, and I've really been on a bartender kick lately.
I quit.
I quit. I'm quitting my job. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to come up with a cocktail this week. That's my goal. I'm going to come up with it from scratch, and it's probably already been made out there, whatever I come up with. But I'm not going to look for research, or I'm not going to look at like cocktail lists for inspiration. I'm going to pick my spirit, and then I'm going to pick what I want to mix with my spirit, and then I'm going to pick my liqueurs, and I'm gonna mix it together and see how it tastes.
Probably like both.
Like what?
Like both.
Booth.
Both.
Booth.
I move that.
You should call it the Mike Tyson.
The Mike Tyson. I'm Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Such insider jokes that none of these people will understand.
We were
Okay.
in no way affiliated
they'll
with Matt
totally
Damon.
get it. Oh my god, this is really tough.
What?
So I move the cough drop under my tongue.
Yeah?
It completely changes.
Yeah, that's why you're
mannerisms.
not supposed to put food in your mouth when you're on mic or on stage. You fucking ingrate.
All right.
All right. Anyways, yeah, so I want to come up with at least one cocktail. It'd be cool if I come up with one for like one gin, one whiskey, one rum.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna go for that goal yet. I would really love to try a gin one because gin's just versatile to me. And
It
I love
is,
gin.
yeah, actually, and there's plenty of like different flavors of gin out there. I feel like people will have like one terrible gin and it just throws them off forever.
Well,
Yeah, I
people
fucking
don't
hate gin.
realize that like it's not just Bombay and Tanqueray,
Right. There's
which
so
are like your
many other kinds of
super
gins out there.
junipery.
And
fucking
anything that ends
gins.
with A kind of just sounds terrible.
Bombay, Tanqueray. But there's like,
Hey.
or you could go into the Genevieve market,
Bombay.
which is technically in the same family as gin. It just isn't brewed with juniper, or distilled with juniper, so they can't call it gin.
Yep.
But it's branched from the same. They were created at the same time.
That's
they
cool.
just split into two different ones.
True.
So there's your
twins.
alcohol
Good.
knowledge for the day.
Cool.
Boom.
job, man.
There it is. So yeah, I
Proud of you
don't
for
know
knowing
why.
that.
I just really want to do that. I love bartending, and I want to come up with a little get you schwasty pants.
Get you
Dude.
wasted pants.
It's great. I'll be able to try it next week.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and of course this guy's not even gonna be able to try it. Damn, that sucks for you. Bad week for you to pick that one.
You're like, oh, it's so good. Well, actually, at the end of like, you could try it next week at the very end.
Yeah, you can try
Yeah.
it. Well, I'll bring
Yeah.
it in. I'll bring it in, and we'll try it on the next episode.
Okay.
I really want that dog. I'm sorry.
I know. I
It's
keep
so
looking at the
cute.
fucking puppy, man.
Our neighbors over here have a little Weimaraner puppy, and it's the cutest thing on the planet.
Do you think we could have it in here?
Do you think?
we could just steal
I
it.
think we could steal a puppy.
Oh my god,
I'm just gonna I'm gonna crawl over there and like just creak the door open.
just like you're mine now. Dibs. I call dibs. So
Gonna be looking around.
Did you
for
guys
the-
steal
what
my
the fuck?
Did you guys know anybody that stole my puppy the other day? No, I have no
No,
idea.
never-
no.
Weird, because I saw this YouTube video with a puppy that looked a lot like
those
mine.
those guys just look like
after
us.
these group of
Yeah.
guys that
No.
were talking about stealing a puppy.
Definitely.
Your
have no
backpack's just
idea.
going. Bark, bark, bark.
Oh shit! All right, Walker,
All right.
your
so
turn, bud.
instead of learning something, I'm gonna kind of follow up with my. So I'm like a serial entrepreneur. I like to have a lot of side gigs going on. I want to create a completely automated business by next week, and I don't give a shit what it is. I'm gonna have some product that I don't have to touch, and I'm gonna sell it to people. And I'm not gonna all I have to do is like just basically build a website and have sales go back and forth. And I want to make one sale by the end of next week.
Damn,
Fuck yeah.
that's big.
It's big.
dig it.
I think
Big
I could
money,
do
big
it.
money.
I think I could do it. It's just a matter of finding a product and finding customers.
We have a product for you.
Yeah?
Yeah,
What do you got?
Me.
the podcast.
Sell me one.
How do I sell a podcast?
Wow, we do.
How do we make money on this?
Shout out to Patreon.
We're so broke.
Shout out to Patreon. What up?
Patreon.
Shout out all of y'all out there.
Oh
wonderful
yeah,
people.
thanks Condi for chiming in.
Mr. Cundy,
Appreciate
thank
you,
very
buddy.
much, sir.
Much respect.
Thank you to all of our Patreon.
All of
people.
our patrons, of course.
And if you haven't signed up for Patreon yet, well, you clearly don't love us. So, and you just want this podcast to end and die in flames. So,
See how it is.
whatever. It's cool. I don't care. What?
None, man. That was harsh.
Just tell it how it is here.
Wow, we lost all of our listeners.
It's weird. Like our stats went
Even the
way
Patreon
down.
guys are just like, oh, we're
Back
out.
out immediately.
Our stats
Suffer
went
some
way down.
bitches.
All of our patrons just backed out of their orders. Like
You
we're
might
just
be able to see the puppy. If you look in the corner, you might be able to see the puppy.
Ready?
Where is it?
No, they went through the exit. That's right.
go through the
behind us.
exit.
Fuck. God damn it.
damn it. All right.
It walked by that window, so yeah, we'll be fine.
That window? Or
That window. Yeah.
To the window.
To the wow.
That's 15 seconds.
Yeah, it's over 15 seconds.
Just kidding.
We're getting sued.
100% cease and desist is coming to our door.
yeah, we're done.
But guess what? We don't have an address, so you can't send a cease and desist to no address. Oh, just kidding. They'll send a virtual one. Sorry.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Anyways,
But they don't have our contact information.
We're
What?
fucked. We are fucked. Guys, we're only 30 minutes deep into this episode, and we've already come up with our skills. You know what that means? We can just talk.
We
Riff
can just
time.
ramble about bullshit. I love it.
Oh my god, I love it. This is my favorite part because this is the part that pisses people off. Not pisses them off. I think this is one of people's most entertaining parts, but one of the most irritating parts because it's the one part that they really want to interact with because they want to say one thing. Everyone wants to say
We're
it.
fucking
You
idiots.
guys are fucking full of bullshit, and you're wrong, and you don't look up your facts.
Come on here and
You're
prove it.
Damn straight. Come prove it.
Wait, we don't
Prove
look up
that
our
we're right.
facts?
COD Crisis.
Fight me.
Yeah, COD Crisis is real. We got a Jamie. We look up everything. We didn't cover the... Shoot.
I'm covering right now. It wasn't on the screen. I just
You had
slid
it
over.
open at the beginning of the podcast.
Well,
Crap. Now we got to sponsor them. I don't even like them.
what if I just put the computer this way?
They'll never know what
They'll
kind of
never
computer
know.
it
Well, you could just run it parallel with it, right?
Yeah, just run parallel. You don't want them to see your screen, Walker.
Yeah, there's a lot of porn
There's so
on
much.
there.
There's a lot of porn.
That's
Anyways,
right. So
yeah.
what if I just do what?
Like straight
that?
parallel. Oh, look at that.
Beautiful.
Dang, we're good at this game. It's like we've done it before. Now take the corner.
Rude.
I hate my life.
I already saved his information, so we're good.
Cool. Anyways, what's up, bud? What you got going on over there?
Oh, hey there, Sideshow Bob.
Sideshow Bob.
With the
So,
I think I'm gonna go with like a young Stalin.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. Let's see.
Have you ever
what
seen a
young-
picture of young Stalin, dude? Just wait, dude.
Young.
Just
pull up a
wait.
picture
do you
of young
guys
Stalin.
remember that show that was
Wow,
on?
he was actually an attractive looking dude.
Yeah,
Look
he
at
was
him.
one sexy motherfucker.
Damn. That
You
boy.
guys remember that show that was on Comedy Central, Lil Hitler?
Little.
Lil Hitler.
No, that was that Robot Chicken?
Oh
that did
yeah,
that?
yeah, it was Robot Chicken. They did that skit. Lil Hitler. Oh my God, so terrible.
Just for reference for everybody, I'm gonna pull up a picture of young Stalin.
Young
Totally not how I imagined it to look.
Stalin.
Oh shit! I zoomed up on
Stalin out.
something.
Actually, it was really funny today. I got compared to the protagonist from Days Gone, that PlayStation 4 exclusive.
Oh, I love the game.
Yeah, because I got this fucking flat bill that I wear at work, and I got my fucking safety glasses and shit. One of the dudes that I work with rolled up, and he's like, "Yeah, do you play PlayStation?" I was like, "No." Yeah, no, I don't.
lied.
No, of course he fucking knows I play PlayStation.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, dude.
Wow.
That's young Stalin.
You kind of
Look at that guy.
have the young
Look at
Stalin
that guy,
going
dude.
on. That is uncanny. That is a little scary. It's literally fucking Drake. Holy cow.
Yeah, so I'd have to get it like
I'm a
trimmed
little,
up on the
a
sides.
little intimidated.
A little waft back. Yeah. I have to get some like pig lard though. Be able to slick it back authentically.
Of course, pig lard.
Yeah. Or like some sort of
Blood of his enemies.
Yeah, maybe.
Wait, I have an even better one.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to.
You fucker. Every time I work, without fail, every single day that I work, somebody comes up, goes, "Anybody ever tell you look like Conor McGregor?" Nope, never heard
No.
it. Never heard that once in my life. I wonder why you think that. Because I'll guarantee if I shaved this beard off, you wouldn't say that. It's strictly because I have a red beard that everyone thinks I look like him. Both of my ears are intact. My nose has never been broken.
Your eyes are both level.
My eyes are level. All right. Now, kudos to the man. I'm a big McGregor fan, and I don't care what
you
anyone
can't
else
not
says.
be a fan of McGregor.
Well, surprisingly, there's people that are
Well, they're fucking
usually
idiots.
against him.
So
I'm a big fan, but
Yeah.
I'm also, I mean, he's like me basically. So from what
Right.
people say, so I have to like him. Otherwise,
right,
it's
if you
blasphemous.
were a competitive fighter,
right. Well, and I'd like to be his stunt double sometime. You know, that'd be cool.
that'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, if he wants to pop me in the ring for one round, I'll
Yeah,
take
for like
that
a
lick.
documentary or something.
Well, I'll take that lick for like.
Take that lick. Take that lick.
Yeah, I'll take a couple punches. I'll go down the first round. I don't give a shit. I mean, I don't want him to lose his belt, but I'll go down first round.
Oh, sorry. Look at something. I'm mute. We're good. I was gonna copy a picture of Conor McGregor over your logo.
I hate you so much. I hate you so much. You are just the worst
Yeah,
kind of.
you guys
person.
love me. It's
Awesome.
Damn it,
all right.
man! It He's hot in this room.
Yeah, it's always
So
fucking
here's
hot.
something. So we are in one of the units in this co-working space that does not have ventilation.
The only
you know,
one.
You don't want the sound to affect the audio quality, but it also makes this room hot as Satan's
Gooch.
gooch. Yeah, hot as Satan's gooch. So it is. It's hot and humid in here. We're all dying slowly.
So if you see this video and it's high def, so you know if you see some
you can probably,
sweat
you can probably
beads
zoom up
coming
on
down.
the sweat on my face. So yeah.
Okay, we're back.
Hi there.
Oh my god, I'm so scared.
Jake messed something up.
I didn't mess anything
Jake
up.
ruined it.
We're at a constant state of disarray.
blew
and we're
it.
cleaning it up for you guys. We want to make sure that you guys get the content that you're.
This is why
deserving
I
of.
don't do video. This is why I don't. And I don't think. Well, it's not the video fault. So basically, guys, what happened is partway through our video, like 30 minutes through, it stopped the recording and kind of corrupted some of the audio because the hard drive that we hook up that we record to, for some reason likes to shut off sometimes, and when it does that, it like corrupts certain stuff and it will just shut our recording down. So luckily, as you'll see, or as you've seen, we've kept the first part of the audio, or first part of audio and video, but this will be part 2 of episode 17, basically, because technical difficulties. So
17 part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
episode 17,
But
part 2,
you put electric boogaloo at the end of anything. It's
literally
almost-
anything in
it's
it works.
amazing.
It's always gonna be good.
So as we discussed during our little technical break, I think we should bring up. I posted a little post on Facebook.
Splurging of-
splurge
blurb.
on Facebook.
Little
But-
blurb.
But we should probably bring it up. And unfortunately, Duke's not here to join in with
Yeah,
us
but-
here. But
He'll tell you about it later
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So we here at what we learned this week have decided to
Quit. We're all
quit.
We're done. Fuck all of you.
Fuck you. This is why you should have signed up to our Patreon. Just why.
We're taking the mics.
No, we have decided to broaden our horizon a little bit. We were talking last week about this. As you guys all know, Duke has a podcast of his own. Drake has had a gaming channel on and off for a little while, and
I also do stuff.
Walker does stuff, and I do stuff, obviously. So
He breathes.
yeah, he breathes. So we have decided to expand to I guess you would call it a media production network. So it'll all be under the What We Learned This Week name. I think actually we're going to call it What We Did This Week.
Or
I think that was like,
something, yeah.
something
Something like
similar to
that.
that. But it'll all follow under one brand. So right now what we've got set up is obviously this podcast, which will be the main podcast, the main focus and everything. We will have a sports podcast with Duke that we hit on last week. We're hoping to have a gaming network, whether it be YouTube streaming for Drake.
Yeah,
here.
which will probably the main platform will be Mixer.
Mixer, yeah. Actually, what's his name? Just went over to Mixer, one of the huge gaming.
Oh,
streamers.
Ninja.
Ninja.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
went over to
I heard
Mixer.
about that.
It's huge.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
big for them.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, Mixer, and we'll probably obviously pop up on YouTube. Excuse me as well. And then me and Walker might figure some stuff out as well. And we've got some fun ones with some fun ideas with movie reviews, I guess.
Yeah,
you would
so
call it.
more like a movie commentary
Yeah,
kind of channel.
commentary,
So
yeah.
I like to call it What We Watched This Week.
Yeah,
But,
what we launched this week.
yeah.
So we're super excited to launch this. We've got a long way to go
Oh, yeah.
with the launch process here.
But even so, like just having this kind of getting that ball rolling has
Yeah.
it's been such a fun process. Just kind of prepping and setting everything to get
Love
ready.
it. Well, and I think what we talked about too is it's super cool because what we wanted to do with this podcast was not fall into any certain niche. We
Yeah.
kind of wanted to be the broad horizon of all topics, which is super great. But then there's certain things that we really want to go in depth with. And it may be a multiple episode thing that we can't really do because it would turn us into a niche. So this allows us to broaden our audience, bring in the gaming people, bring in the sports people, and everything like that. And we'll all kind of hop around through everybody. So maybe I hop on Duke's sports one every once in a while.
Right.
Or, you know, all of us are playing a game.
And I don't because I don't know shit about sports.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
yeah.
So it's perfect. It's great. We'll bring him on and make fun of him. You know, we'll just make up fake names. And
I'll be like, sure.
We'll come up.
Yeah.
We'll do 50-50 names. So we'll just write down a bunch of names, and you have to decide if you think it's a real.
If they're real
sports-
names,
If it's a
or-
real person or not.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and they're gonna be really good ones too. Like ones that you think are fake. Wow, I've already got the first podcast topic. Wow, awesome. So yeah, we're super, super excited about that. Like we said, it'll kind of all fall under the broad horizon of, or broad spectrum of what we learned this week, and it'll kind of play off that same name. So be on the lookout for other channels to launch. Super dope.
We'll keep you all posted on this, so it should be
For sure.
a lot of fun.
For
yeah.
sure.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll have Duke. I don't know if he'll be in person on the podcast, on this podcast, but we'll try and get him on. If
Every
there's
once
like a
in a while.
recording or
Yeah,
something, like
yeah.
record his voice,
Like a Skype
through-
kind of thing.
Skype or something. So, yeah,
nice.
super, 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 super fun stuff.
Oh, yeah,
coming up. I'm
dude.
really, really, really
It's
excited.
gonna be fucking awesome.
So, yeah. If there's any
seriously fucking
topics
cool.
or anything that you what?
This was gonna be super fucking cool.
Oh yeah. If there's any topics or anything that you guys would be interested in us maybe bringing up or bringing into the show, just let us know. We'll see if we can. If it's something we're interested in, we'll bring it up. You know, whether it be like I don't know, a travel one or something like that. I don't know. Who knows?
Ooh,
Business
where,
development.
Where we went this week?
Where we went. That's what I was gonna name it.
you
Yeah.
go, yeah.
So all kinds of crazy shit like that. I'm just so ready. We've got a little team going now. There's like
It's nice. It's a
five
good
of us.
feeling.
Yeah.
5 of us involved. Started with 2 in a closet, and now here we are moving on up.
Dude.
We've come out of the closet, metaphorically, and
That's what we're going
You
with.
made that.
Walker.
That's
I'm
what we're going
still-
with.
I had to make the joke before anybody else did. You know
We
somebody
could
was
have
gonna
just
make
not
the
made
joke.
the joke.
Somebody else in the audience is gonna make the joke, so I had to make it first.
Fair enough.
Beat
yeah.
him to it. You know what? Can't
That's fair.
can't make fun of me if I make fun of myself. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
well, you still
We can still make
but-
fun of you,
All
but
right.
yeah.
Well, fuck both of you guys.
Well, that's just how people are, man.
People are mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fucking
guys are
shitheads.
Yeah. Way
People
to
are
not
cunts.
subscribe to Patreon. I'm just gonna keep
What the
fucking on.
fuck?
You're like the worst marketing person ever.
Shit.
Hey, everybody listening to us. Fuck you.
Hey, everybody, all of our loyal listeners. Also, fuck you guys for not supporting the show. Pal. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. We have.
And that is how this show died.
I am immensely blown away by
Oh my-
the amount of
yeah.
listeners that we still have. We're 17 episodes in, and our average listening is just outrageous.
It's actually really cool to
17
see, you know.
episodes, and we've had that. I mean,
Dude.
we're averaging like almost 50 people, unique people an episode. Fuck me, that's insane.
Yeah.
That's huge.
And it's great to get this kind of support from such a I don't know we're kind of a weird community out this way. There's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
too many people
No,
out
it's-
where we live, but it's nice to get this kind of support and
And we have listeners. Oh, another thing, we confirmed we have one listener in India and one in somewhere in Asia.
No shit.
Wow.
But yeah.
Okay.
It just showed up on our statistics like 2
up?
weeks ago.
That's
they
kinda
were- I was
cool.
like, wait a second. Why is it not 100% United States? And then I looked, and yeah, there's one somewhere in Asia and one in India somewhere.
Cool.
Hey, if you're one of those
Shit.
listeners, you should reach out. We'll send you a T-shirt or something. So spread the
He'll
word.
send you a
I'll,
T-shirt.
I will pay the $8 to send you a T-shirt.
He acts like I got money. I would if we had Patreon members.
God damn.
So sorry.
Jake, you're fired.
So sorry.
I'm taking over this business. Jake, you're fired.
Not allowed.
Get out of here.
You can't take. That's like taking the Beatles from anyone
From
but
the Beatles?
The
anyone,
Beatles?
but anyone from Ringo.
I'm Ringo.
I'm Ringo.
John, do you believe Ringo's the best drummer in the world? He's not even the best drummer in the Beatles. Biggest insult ever.
Maybe a Ringo
Freaking
ate
love
you,
it.
baby.
Some good shit.
Oh God.
Actually, that'd be a fantastic T-shirt. A Ringo ate my baby.
Maybe a Ringo.
Just a
ate
picture
my
of Ringo's star with baby legs out of his mouth.
Just like a Jaws silhouette of like the front of his face coming up from the bottom of the shirt.
Oh my god.
Mouth.
Oh yeah.
adjacent.
What are we even
Definitely
talking
not
about?
gonna get in trouble for wearing that.
I would love that.
That'd be
shirt.
funny as fuck, man. I'd wear it.
I'm putting that on one of our shirts now.
I think that should be my new
Okay.
band name.
Maybe a Ringo ate your baby.
Ringo ate my baby.
Damn it. Not okay.
And we're gonna start with some smooth jazz.
Ringo ate your baby.
You know that just the way that you said that immediately made me think of Flight of the Conchords.
Wow, bringing it back. I have not. Wow.
Look around the room.
So cute. You know who else has just?
She's so hot. She's making me sexist.
Bitch.
You know who else I haven't heard of lately? Dimitri Martin.
Oh fuck yeah!
fuck did he go?
Yeah, he still does like writing and stuff. And
I was gonna say,
yeah,
I think
he's in
that was
shows.
like his main motif for his show is just him writing the show as he's recording the
It
show.
just was so dry. It was so good.
It's so
With the
funny.
dry erase board.
Yeah.
It's fucking-
Well, I meant dry humor, but yeah, dry erase.
Also,
dry
well,
Well, that's
Dry
I was just,
erase.
I was just that was like
Ba-dum-ba-ch.
that was just one of the things that he did was like
dry
press it
erase-
in his
dry
show.
erase humor.
That's how he'd start his skits.
dry
It's like-
racy humor. That's
I said dry erase humor. Fuck you.
Well, it's like that. It's like that guy that's really popular right now from the UK. He does like all like the emails and the messaging and shit.
What?
Like that's like his big motif for his comedy specials and like his when he does presentations on like shows. It's really like some of the comedy that he talks about is like replying to emails and shit that he gets from like scammers.
Oh yeah,
or, like,
I know exactly what you're
so
talking about.
he got like a parking ticket or something and like replied back and he's like, no, like I'm not. But he does it in like really unique and kooky ways, so it makes it funny.
Like he's a blonde
So it's
British guy,
harassing.
right?
Like, almost
like-
exactly the
Yeah.
opposite of what you do.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
I
cool.
just fucking bite the bullet and pay whatever the fuck the government wants me to pay.
I don't. I fight that shit.
Interesting, because I have a government bill for you that you could pay.
No,
It's called my taxes.
no.
You want to pay my taxes for me? Thanks, bud.
What is that? Could you?
Could you
I guess
defer
you
that?
could. No, you can't defer it. But I mean, guess somebody could give you money to pay your taxes. God, that's,
It's
But you'll
not
get
a
taxed
gift.
on it.
I need a sugar mama.
It's not a gift. You would owe me money.
You'd actually have to
I want
claim
my
that.
money
But
back.
then you'd both get taxed on that though,
Oh,
Really?
double taxed, son.
Fuck it.
because he get taxed for income and you get taxed for also income if he pays you back on interest.
Shit, dick.
So, damn. Taxes are stupid.
Yeah.
No, not all taxes, but it's just
All taxes.
Most
are-
taxes.
most taxes are stupid.
Most taxes.
taxes are feeling
Like taxing food? Fuck you.
Well, Wisconsin doesn't do that, right?
Yeah.
No. Wisconsin doesn't.
No, they
Tax
only,
food?
No,
Yeah.
they only tax booze. They don't tax food.
Yeah.
There's no food tax in Wisconsin. That's why you.
Oh,
shop.
not specifically, but it is what is it called? Sales tax.
Oh yeah, sales tax.
Yeah,
but
sales tax is federal though.
Yeah.
They don't, but they don't tax their food. So if it
Yeah,
says
but
like,
state by
if
state
it says
basis, yeah.
$2.99, if like the bread says $2.99, when you go up to the register, it's gonna say $2.99.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. So that's kind of nice.
but in Illinois, it's going to pop up to like $3.45.
$3.45. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple extra cents there, but it's same.
It's
ballpark.
Illinois.
Still
Fuck them.
$3. Yeah.
Fixing the potholes with this money. No, you're not.
No, I love
I love holes you're filling.
I love the fact
Or your
that-
pocket holes.
Pocket holes.
pocket holes. I love the fact that the I-90 got fucking like the tolls and stuff. That's how that started. It was like, oh, we're gonna pay for repairs to the
Oh,
tollway.
it's good. It's a temporary thing.
20 years later, we're
I think
still
it's like
fucking
36
paying
And there's like
years.
there's been like zero
36
repairs.
years?
I think it's like 30 some years.
pretty substantial then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a temporary.
It's never gonna go away. It's never gonna go
The
away.
lottery
And they
system.
keep increasing the prices
couldn't-
on it.
Yeah, the lottery
Yeah.
system couldn't even fund itself. It's
Yeah.
a self-funded system,
Yeah.
and they couldn't pay out on it.
Yeah.
That doesn't
Why
make
are
any
we
sense.
not leading? Why are we not immediately? This is what bugs me.
Here we
When
go.
something like this occurs,
This is what
okay?
fucking grinds my gears.
This happened like what 2 years ago now, maybe 2-3
Well, where
years
they
ago
had
now?
that
So
fucking.
where you could only like if you won the lottery, they could only pay out like so much. I think it was like
Yeah.
$500 was the max that they could pay out
Oh,
because they
yeah, it's
they
a
had no
place,
money
yeah.
in this fund, right?
Right.
It's a self-funding system, and there was no money in it. Why immediately does the maybe not the Illinois government, but the federal somebody? Why does somebody not go? Wait a second.
Where's that
somebody
money?
skimming money off of that?
Where the fuck is that
Why
money?
are we not immediately looking at who's skimming that money?
Dude,
It's ridiculous.
Because we already know who's skimming it. It's the government.
yeah, and it's bullshit. We need a secondary government that governs the government.
We do. We have a three-party system. Or-
No, doesn't count. Those three parties are
Three-party system.
Those three are basic. Those three branches of the government, basically the same branch.
Fucking
you know,
joke.
they're all working in it
Yeah.
together. So fuck them.
anarchy.
Yeah, we should just come up with a governing
Burn it
system.
down.
You know what? Fuck it. At this point, I'm for the Illuminati. Fuck it. Don't even care. Also, watch the new Fast and the Furious movie.
No.
Hobbs and Shaw. It was great, by the way, because
I doubt.
listen.
Yeah, speaking of this.
No, here's why. Because I brought up Illuminati.
Good segue.
Hold on. I
Was
brought
the
up.
Illuminati part of that movie, or
I don't want to.
yeah? Go ahead and spoil the movie.
Yeah,
for us.
nobody's gonna fucking watch that movie.
It's okay if you understand that it's outlandish action like they do.
It's
then
Jason
you don't,
Statham and The Rock.
Let me talk.
When did Fast and the Furious
No.
go from like just driving cars to being like about
Tokyo
the Illuminati?
This is
Tokyo Drift was
this
the
is
transition movie.
No, this is a spin-off. It's not technically Fast and the Furious. It's the Hobbs and Shaw story.
Characters from Fast and the Furious,
listen
right?
to me. They have cool cars in there, but if you understand that it's supposed to be like over the top, like fucking huge explosions and shit, and you expect that. Then you're fine. You can't expect it to be. Look at the last 3 or 4 movies. They knew
Getting really heated about
They've been
this.
gross.
they were going into an outlandish style.
They were
of
gross,
movies.
dude. Like,
Fuck you.
I get it. I get
still
the
watch 'em.
entertainment factor.
Anyways, can I touch on my fucking original point? Jesus Christ! Back to the fucking Illuminati. To not give too much away.
I thought we were off the fucking
Jesus
conspiracy theory
Christ!
episode.
To not give too much away. There is
They both die.
a fucking hierarchy of people, a group, let's say, that wants to release an infection in the world to kill off the weak. Not kill everybody, but to only kill off the weak because they see it as an evolutionary chain that, like, because we're in too secure or safe of a world now where, like, survival of the fittest does not play in anymore because we have all these medicines and everything. So they think we need to, in order to evolve, we need to like push this into existence and kill off the weak.
Bad guy 101.
And I'm sitting there in my chair going, okay.
Yeah, totally get it. Let's do this.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
Wow.
There's
All right.
a lot
well,
of stupid people out there that would
that
be
was
better off without.
That's like Bill Burr's
his
one of
cruise
his-
ship
yeah.
thing. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Well,
I
that the
realized
standardized testing for like the population control.
all I'm saying is I realize I've gotten to a point and an age. I think this is an age thing. I've gotten to a point where I start to side with the bad guy a little more sometimes.
I don't think
it's like, listen.
you just start listening to their points more often.
Exactly.
You're like, well,
You're like, he's not entirely wrong. Is what he wants to do fucked up, and is it immoral? Yes, but does he sort of have somewhat of a point?
Do you think Thanos did the right thing?
I mean,
Well, no. Here's no. Wait. Here's why I agree less with Thanos and more with the Fast and the Furious one.
Yeah.
Fast and the Furious, they wanted to kill off the weak and the ones that should not have survived the survival of the fittest. Basically.
Right. The Darwinism.
Thanos just wanted to kill off half of the universe. Half of the universe.
Yeah.
Not just the world, the universe.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
kill them off, right? So it's like,
but
you're not really being picky and choosy there. You're just kind of, you could be killing off the good ones.
But
You know
that's
what I'm
to
saying?
preserve the resources.
But the universe?
yeah.
Why not just take out the world, Earth? Go one world at a time. Give them a trial period. Stay there for 6 months to a year. Give each planet a trial period. Be like, yo, listen, half of you got to go.
I don't need some
You gotta kill each other off.
I don't need some cosmic government, deciding my fate, though. I mean, like, I feel like I'd rather have Thanos because at that point, everybody has a fair chance of
Yeah,
survival.
it's a flip of a coin. 50.
Because
But
otherwise,
they shouldn't.
Either you die or you don't.
They shouldn't have a fair chance at survival. If we want to survive as a species, we should not have.
We shouldn't
fair
survive
chances.
as a
All right, but
species.
think of it this way, though.
Maybe we shouldn't.
so
We
this,
shouldn't. I can tell you right now, we shouldn't.
We are a plague of existence.
so
at
this
points.
this disease from Fast and the Furious, it kills off everything that's too weak to withstand it. Correct.
Correct.
So there goes all of our
everybody
kids.
No.
So everybody gets sick?
No, it's like somehow it's supposed to because I don't want to give too much away, but it involves
Nanobot
It involves technology.
Oh, I was just joking. I
Yeah,
didn't
no,
realize
it
that.
involves technology that targets
Oh,
the-
so it's
the
like it's like those
good-
things from
sounds kinda
Captain America 2.
Hitlerish.
It's not. Hitler was
They're looking
targeting
for
an-
specific
He was
types of
targeting an
genes.
entire population of people based strictly on the fact that they were those people. That's
Yeah,
wrong.
that's exactly
So
what this is.
if you're
No,
weak,
no.
It's targeting everybody that has
Just because
certain
you're
genetic
Jewish
markers.
doesn't mean that you have nothing to give to society. If you're weak, you've nothing to give to society.
I don't believe that.
Unless you have a good mind.
AKA Jake is Hitler. So
I'm not.
No. I'm just saying the plot of this. The plot of that movie. The plot of that movie has some really hard ties. Well, not actual ties, but like it sounds a lot like.
this sounds like the
genocide.
reverse plot of Winter Soldier. How they target everybody that is a threat to them.
Yeah.
And takes like they're trying to like take them all out.
Yeah.
This is the
I
exact
don't know.
opposite. Kill
I'm
everybody
not
else that
saying.
isn't a threat.
I'm not saying that it's right. I'm just saying
get it.
that I would be hard
You get
pressed
it, yeah.
to feel too strongly about him.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes
You know,
sense.
I couldn't just target him immediately as like, oh my god, you're super fucking evil. I would have to be like, you're a bad guy.
Why do you believe this?
You're a bad guy, but like, okay.
You know, you guys were just talking about Thanos a second ago. I have a weird question about how the world's like. Is it okay?
I have
Is it okay if we
not
talk
watched
about
the last movie.
You haven't?
Nope.
Okay. Never mind. Can't talk about that then.
Yeah, have not watched the last
I
one.
have it if you guys want to borrow it.
Yeah, I probably won't
Excellent.
borrow that because I haven't seen it yet. so.
I'll give you my Google Play
What's
password.
super funny is
later.
I didn't watch the first one. I just watched Endgame.
Really?
Yeah, he fucked around. And I was like, what?
No,
You don't even
gotta,
know the first
you gotta
half.
watch Infinity War first.
You have
No.
to watch the first half of
Yeah.
the movie to know what the fuck's going on.
I read the comics, man.
Nah,
It's-
no,
it's
it's
way different.
different. It's totally different.
It is.
I don't feel so good. That's like the only part I gave a fuck about, and it got ruined for me. So why the
We're
fuck
not
do
gonna,
I care?
We're not going to joke about that part. I'd be
did.
sad.
Oh yeah, it's super sad.
Spidey?
Yeah,
Ah, he
sad.
fucking deserved it. Again, take out the weak. You know what I mean?
He's fucking
Of
Spider-Man.
all of the
The kid's like
Avengers,
16 fucking years old.
Carry a bus.
of all
First
of the
bit of contact that he ever
against
had with
a god,
extraterrestrial.
you have a literal god in your presence, and Spider-Man's gonna be stronger than God? Fuck you. No way.
He could try.
Iron Man is better than
But
Spidey.
he's Iron Man by
You
himself
mean
is just a
Sherlock
person.
Holmes in a fucking tin can? I prefer.
He's
Robert
wearing
Downey
a
Jr.'s
self-made
Sherlock.
suit.
I know. Yeah.
But he could carry a bus.
But he carried bus.
He can.
So can Iron Man.
Go out there and carry a bus.
You know
really
what
quick.
Spider-Man can't carry?
What?
Thor's hammer. But Thor can.
There's only one other person.
The
that
guilt
can
of his
carry
uncle's death. Just kidding.
Uncle Ben, no, Uncle
it.
Ben.
You guys seen that Vine or whatever?
Uncle
where he's
Ben's
like-
rice.
falls to his knees in the middle of this fucking shop aisle.
Uncle Ben's rice.
That's so good.
We have gone so far off track.
Yeah, what are we even talking about at this point? I don't know.
I'm just saying, technological
Let's talk about. All right, so if you guys.
genocide of people. So,
All right, I have a scenario for you guys.
Okay.
Let's say that you had some sort of
Flamethrower.
Yes. All right.
solution to everything. flamethrower.
You have a secret set of superpowers. All right,
Okay.
and you need to go out and save the community, do your thing.
I don't need to, but
What is your superhero plan to keep your identity safe? Like how do you protect your
put
identity?
on glasses like Clark Kent. Fucking tool. No, I'm just kidding. That's not what I'm gonna do.
Okay, because like nowadays we live in an age where there's
be
facial
real honest with
recognition
you.
and all this other shit going on.
Here's how you do it.
What?
Cross-dressing.
I was thinking.
So
I was
you with
thinking
the
along
beard
the
dress up
same
as a
lines.
girl superhero? Can I call you? Yeah. What are we gonna call you?
She-Man.
She-Man.
Cool. She-Ra.
She-Ra.
Yes.
No, I don't know. I feel like
What are my superpowers though?
Depends. Like you
like-
get to pick your superpowers, so you pick that, and then.
Well, then what are my superpowers? I just want to be able to transform into other people. Then it's super easy.
Well, then you're fucking fine. Yeah, but that's
Alright.
that's easy. But
But would it be like a visual, like you'd have to look at someone to copy them, like a Mystique kind of thing, or would it be like you
you're
can
like a
just
changeling.
you can just beep, beep, and like you're just a combination of different traits and visual stuff that you picked up. This is part of the
He's
question,
asking you a
man.
question here. So all right,
'Cause
we'll just,
that narrows down
So
your
Jake-
fucking pliability.
no,
in
it doesn't. You know how
Yeah,
many
it does.
fucking people you run into every day? I'll go to New York.
But
I'll
that's
stand
okay.
in the middle of New
okay.
York.
Well, that's your plan.
That's a
That's
super
your plan.
niche thing,
Yeah.
right? But
I'll
say
stand right
say
in
you
the
have
center of
to
the
say
city.
you have to protect your identity, right? And you're going into a burning building.
Okay.
You got to protect it, but you have to look at someone to copy.
No. If I've looked at that person before,
Yeah.
they're already in my memory banks.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So is it like the visual, like you have to look at someone, pew, which would be super easy in a city. Like you're in a fucking crowd of people, you look at someone.
No, I'm
and
saying
then pew, you can turn into them, or like just from your storage, you can create.
that's what I'm saying. Like if
Okay.
I've seen that person ever
Okay.
in my existence, I can turn into them.
Okay, so a Mystique.
Okay.
So you'd have
yeah,
Mystique's
you have
powers.
Mystique. Yeah.
She's a lot hotter than me. The Jennifer Lawrence.
That's
Oh,
not that's
well,
not necessarily
both of
true.
them.
If you
Oh,
could-
actually, yeah,
if you
they
could
both
change
of
into
them.
her,
Dude,
then
that-
you could just like her.
Honestly, the original Mystique.
was that Halle Berry? No.
No,
Who's the original?
No,
she was
she was
married
Storm.
to who was it? I forgot, but she was like some Victoria's
Fucking
Secret model or
smoking
something.
hot,
Very
dude.
good looking.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Anyways, sorry. Great. Now we're gonna be
Slipping
labeled
out
as-
of those cuffs,
We're
dude.
gonna be
That-
labeled as
Okay,
sexist.
so- all
now.
right, so-
Great.
No, what the fuck? She was
so
a
what is-
beautiful woman at playing a beautiful character.
So what is your go-to superpower set, and how would you protect your identity?
I really like the idea of like Wolverine's like no, not like the claws, but like the regenerative kind of thing.
yeah.
So like he lives for an extended amount of time.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Because at that point you wouldn't really have to hide your identity.
Yeah,
You
because
just outlive everyone.
Yeah.
I'd probably Deadpool it too. That'd be
Deadpool
kinda
it?
fun.
That'd be kind of cool.
Because you get a
I mean, you have to get
costume,
cancer first, and then
Look like an avocado had sex with an old
yeah, the
you're not too far off.
geographical
I mean,
map
I'm
of Utah.
Just kidding.
topographical map of Utah.
But yeah, I think that's the route that I would go. I mean, like I don't know. I don't think I'd be like a hero or like do like the
Right.
mass crusader kind of shit. Like I think I'd be more or less like a
Vigilante.
not so much because that still draws so much attention. Like I would do what was necessary for the people that I gave a fuck about, or like my community. It's like the people living around us. Like I'd beat the fuck out of every dude that was like causing problems, like breaking into cars or selling drugs on my streets. I'd beat the fuck out of them.
But you wouldn't go to like a major city.
Fuck no.
No.
Dude,
No, fuck all the rest of those guys, man. Like that's who, today. Like if I were to get this power, like
You know
right
what my
now,
superpower would be? I could snap my fingers and half the population would not exist anymore.
well, I can tell you how to do that.
it's
There's
funny you mention
actually a movie you can watch.
Oh, really?
So I think that
Describes it in great detail.
if I had superpowers, I would go the Doctor Strange route.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Like
that's
reality
kinda good
shifting
route.
powers.
Yeah.
So
Pretty
that
cool.
way, like if somebody sees you, you can just be like, "Oh, your memory's wiped."
Yeah,
Fuck
let me
you.
just
So,
go back in time.
am I
real
being-
quick.
I got this. I'll just go to a different dimension where this didn't like this shit didn't
Yeah,
happen.
So Rick and
exactly.
Morty.
Yeah.
You're just
Yeah.
gonna be
Yeah.
He's like the badass bitch of the group, honestly, with his power.
Strange.
Yeah.
You can't
Fuck
fuck
yeah.
with Doctor Strange.
Like,
Yeah.
you can't fuck with him.
To have that kind of clarity and then deal with all those people. Like even the what was it like the seeing all the different realities, having the knowledge.
Fucking hate that.
Like that perspective, like just the knowledge of seeing different realities or different timelines or different, spider webbed off universes, and have free reign access to those. Fuck me, dude. Like that would be insane.
I probably wouldn't stay on Earth.
Fuck no.
Why would you?
If
what
this,
do?
if you,
You
yeah,
can create your own
this-
reality at
yeah.
that point. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you could put life on any planet in our solar system, where would you put it?
Uranus.
Yeah.
That's a solid high five too. Shit. I just
Every
got
time
me
we make a
hyped.
stupid ass joke, I'm just gonna look at the.
I'm gonna go for a run when I get home.
I'm going for a run after that high five.
I'm hyped as fuck.
Doesn't Uranus like rain acid?
Something like that.
Yeah.
checked by a doctor.
Yeah, it
Proctologist.
sounds like a UTI actually.
Out of your butt.
Raining. I'm sure there's some sort of
Correlation.
rectal
there.
tract infection that you can get.
This is the kind of fun, wise conversation you can find.
Hey
here.
man, you fucking ass podcast.
All
Yeah,
right.
no, I think if there was a planet if you could terraform and have a viable planet, I think out of just the sheer sci-fi depictions of most of the planets in our solar system,
Go Mars.
I think Jupiter.
Ah,
I
Jupiter.
think because they always depict Jupiter as like this tropical, overgrown, almost like Avatar world,
Right.
like Pandora. Like it's just fucking vibrant and everything's flourishing and it's just this overabundance of like
In like video games and stuff.
Well, wait,
yeah,
wait.
and like movies. Like it's literally like